You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 2 of the 2021 SCAC fall season, and today we're joined by the SCAC men's soccer Offensive Player of the Week, freshman forward Michael Meese of the Trinity University Tigers. And Michael, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Michael, you and your Tiger teammates off to a 4-0 start for the first time since the 2017 season, coming off non-conference wins this past week over Hardin-Simmons 2-1 and knocking off Texas Dallas 1-0. As you've sort of seen this season unfold here through these first couple of weekends and had the success that this group has had, what's impressed you the most just from an overall team perspective?
Probably just how tight all the guys are. You know, when we're on the field, how great we play in unison, and just how if the game seems sort of out of hand in the first half, we can just come together during halftime and always find a way to win the games. So that's impressed me a lot.
Individually, Michael, you've gotten off to an outstanding start to your Trinity career. 4-game point streak this past weekend, having a hand in all 3 games in those 2 wins. Got a goal and assist in the opener against Hardin-Simmons, and then you scored the lone goal, the game winner against UTD. Just sort of take me through this past weekend. How were you able to be so successful out there for the Tigers, and how much confidence does this early success give you moving to the rest of the year?
Well, for the first game against Hardin-Simmons, you know, I came in around the 25th minute mark and got a goal. I think after 10 minutes went by. So it's always nice to score a goal pretty quick into the match. It makes the game a lot more easier, a lot more free when you play. And then the second half, I was on the wing, made a few moves, Mike. So I guess it's just sort of taking every game play by play, and then across the game, you know, it'll all work itself out in the end.
I want to get back specifically, Michael, and ask about that UTD win. You know, the team goes down 10 men pretty early in that game, sort of the first part of that first half. You know, how did this group sort of, rally around sort of that tough adversity? And what does it say about this team that you were able to get the 3 big points despite, you know, playing down a man for a majority of that fixture?
Yeah, well, I think we got the red card around halfway through the first half. So the rest of the first half after that was a bit shaky before we had time to, you know, group together during halftime and figure out our tactics. But, you know, once we were on the once it was halftime, Coach brought us together. It was sort of like, you know, this is our game to win. Doesn't matter how many players we have. We're still going to play our game. And, you know, he made some adjustments that worked out, and actually did really help us in the second half. And so, I think the tactics really helped, and just the attitude of all the players of it doesn't matter how many men we have. We're still going to win this game. That really helped us.
Michael, it's been a big year for you. You come and arrive in San Antonio, transferring from William & Mary, a native yourself of Williamsburg, Virginia. You know, talk about that transition. What has it been like for you? How much have you enjoyed, your first couple of weeks down there in San Antonio, and what's been the biggest adjustment you've had to make?
Yeah, well, it was a weird summer. I mean, I requested a transfer around May, so right after our season ended, in the middle of exams. So I had to finish my exams for William & Mary, make sure my grades were all fine, and then, you know, start emailing coaches. And so my club coach from my high school team and my club coach from my club team emailed McGinley, and then, you know, the rest is history since then. But as on the field, just having fun again, playing soccer. There was some parts during the season in the fall and in the spring where I didn't always have fun playing soccer in the past year due to COVID, due to certain things like not having enough games, having to practice with masks on, and having to practice, you know, where we couldn't have contact. So I think just finding my feet again and having fun playing the game I've always known and love has really helped me just have fun and adapt quickly to a new culture and a new team.
And finally, Michael, to wrap things up, looking ahead to this weekend, 2 more home fixtures for you and the rest of your Tigers team. You welcome in Mary Hardin-Baylor on Friday, and then you take on Concordia on Sunday. A big opportunity for this group just to continue to grow into this season and build off of this 4-0 start. What are your expectations? What will be key for this team to continue to have success?
Yeah, well, for this weekend, definitely 2 wins would always be nice. Just hopefully we can, you know, put some goals by the teams in the first half, so we can get some of players who haven't gotten to have the opportunity to show themselves yet get some minutes. And then for the rest of the season, just making sure we're taking care of our bodies, eating the right foods, not being idiots off the field. Just making sure we still have the core group of players that have helped us the past 4 games, onto the season. So just keep the team together, keep the atmosphere great, and that should help us a lot going forward.
A native of Williamsburg, Virginia, this week's SCAC Men's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week, freshman forward Michael Meese of the Trinity University Tigers. Michael, again, congratulations. Thanks so much for joining us, and best of luck as you continue to move forward throughout your freshman season.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.